it is an important part of our sovereignty, who is allowed in the country, who is allowed to become a citizen. Every country has the right to enforce its own immigration law. Mexico enforces its immigration laws. So it shouldn't be a debate about commitment to enforcement. I mean, there is a commitment to enforcement. What it should be a discussion, or what we would like to have discussed more, is how do you do that in the current circumstances, and really thinking about what the immigration system needs to be, not just for this year, but for the decades coming up. And how do you do that and at the same time create the 21st century border that Fernando and I have just been talking about, which is safe and secure for people who live in those border areas, but also facilitates the movement of trade and commerce. I think, the most I can suggest is to keep harping on the facts, that this is we are committed to enforcement. I'm a former AG and a former U.S. attorney in a border state. I've supervised the prosecution of more immigration cases than everybody in this room combined. I know this area very well. I've ridden that border on a horse. I've walked it. I've flown over it. I've driven it. I really know it like the back of my hand. But we will not fix immigration by only talking about the border. We need to keep working the border and then open up the discussion really about all the other issues that immigration entails. And that's issues about family unification, it's issues about labor needs, different kinds of labor needs, and how do people under the rule of law move back and forth.